What's up everybody, it's your boy Matt Turner back again. I hope you guys enjoyed the last two videos that I uploaded. Today I'm gonna get right back into another video. I'm going to talk about, now that I am a year on T, the 3 things that did change in 1 year of hormone replacement therapy, as well as the 3 things that did not change after that 1 year. So, as you can also see, your boy got his hair done. I really love it. Shout out to my barber. He did a really good job. I was super antsy about getting it done because the last time I got it done, some guy just like completely shaved it all off. And I had like 3 or 4 inches of hair. And I had things that I wanted to do with it, and I had to start completely over. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm sure you all probably know the most about is that you will get hair growth, but specifically for me, and for a lot of people, it's not facial hair. In fact, it's gonna be hair everywhere else. One of which is ass hair. They don't tell you about that one, but it's definitely going to come. For me, I was like, I've been hairless all my life. Like, I still don't have hair on my arms. I'm just kind of like a naked mole rat. But my legs did see a lot of hair growth, like enough that like I can just kind of like look down and see it. It's still pretty sparse, but it's definitely a forest growing. We're not even going to talk about ass hair because it's just, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But it's ridiculous. But yeah, definitely the first thing that actually, that's not the first thing that I noticed. The first thing I did notice is going to be number 2. But hair growth was the second most noticeable thing that I did see change. 2, the thing that I did in fact see first, because my doctor kind of told me to kind of like start taking notes and everything like that, and because I did go to the gym a lot. I weightlifted before T. I was weightlifting for about 3 years before I started testosterone, so it was definitely something that I did notice is definitely going to be strength and muscle mass increase. So specifically, the first thing I noticed was my strength increase and my endurance. Like, I could like jog from my dorm room to the gym and not feel winded, which was definitely a feat for me. Which is really sad because I did track for like 13 years, but but I stopped. But it was definitely something that was very noticeable. My bench press.
Ooh, that light coming in real hard. Okay, I see you. Anyway,
Where I started testosterone was, like, kid you not, like max 50 pounds. And so that's like the bar, and like 2.25 kilograms on either side. I think I managed to get up to 60, but that's still not very good. Now my max is 150. Within that first year, I was benching, I think, max 110, due to kind of like COVID and stuff happening. Within like 3 to 4 months, I was benching at least 85, considering that I had really shitty form, was not using a spot. Shut up. We get it. Okay. But, yeah, definitely, like, I had shitty form. I didn't have a spotter, so I didn't feel comfortable like increasing weights. So I didn't know at that time what my potential could be. I could probably be a lot farther than I am now, honestly. But I definitely saw strength and endurance and muscle mass increase. Thing that changed is going to be not necessarily something that's super kind of visible. Well, I guess it is visible. But it's going to be self-care. I began within that first year because I was seeing the changes that I loved, seeing my face kind of becoming a little more lean, muscle mass that I've always wanted being put on. I really started to take an interest into like self-care, so like actually getting a face routine, like finding proper size clothing, just all around like not looking like a bum. Like I still wear sweats 24/7, but it's a little bit different compared to what I was doing before. I feel like my eyebrows are always raised. But yeah, just kind of like improvement. My girlfriend really helped me. She was very kind of the person that really pushed me forward in self-care, because I knew nothing and she knew a lot. So I definitely really just kind of took her lead, and it's gotten a little bit better. I have a lot of dark marks. That's my main issue. But I wouldn't say I have a lot of crazy acne. I have been getting acne on this side of my face and kind of like on my shoulders now. Which I've heard for black people and people of darker complexion kind of means that's where hair is gonna grow. So I don't know, maybe I should be upset that I don't have a lot of face acne. But it's been going really well. So definitely I hear a lot of people say that within kind of that first year that they become really more active in like self-improvement and just feeling better about themselves. So you can definitely look forward to that euphoria feeling. Not that there aren't going to be your days where you're going to be, you know, hit by dysphoria and feeling a little bit down, but that's just kind of the trials and tribulations of life. I'm sure you guys would have been pissed off if I hadn't have said this one in the first year, but definitely my voice has changed. I wish, actually maybe I'll bloop up a video of what my voice sounded like before. Whew, guys, this video that I know I'm gonna put in here, my hair is jacked up, and that goes back to the self-care. I like did not care about my hair whatsoever, and oh, my sunlight's gone. But definitely I did see a voice change. I think my voice could definitely be a little bit deeper than it already is, but it's a conscious effort to try and like make sure I'm speaking from my gut and not speaking from kind of like this middle throat area in the very well-known trans voice. So yeah, but I've been thinking about maybe doing speech therapy, but that's expensive. So if you guys know any videos, really good videos on how to like, you know, use your chest voice or your stomach voice or whatever to kind of like get through that process, or even just kind of videos on speech therapy that may not cost anything, please drop them below, because your boy is struggling. I'm really out here struggling, especially when people tell me to project, because I'm like, ah. But yes, definitely honorable mention is going to be your voice is going to change, or it may not. That sucks. But also I would say that don't expect your voice to become like Pop Smoke within like that first year. My voice still kind of cracks every now and then, and so I'm still kind of lowering in ranges. I think I've actually got more of kind of like my deepest ranges are very within like male zones, but when my natural just voice speaking and all of that, that's definitely kind of in that more androgynous area. So yeah, your voice will definitely change though. 3 things that did not change within the first year of being on testosterone. Definitely, I did not get facial hair. But it is growing. I would say, I mean, you'll get facial hair, but it's not going to be like a full grown beard. If you did get a full grown beard within the first year, you probably just have really good genetics and it runs in your family. And I wish I had that. Like, I know for a fact I'll grow a beard eventually, whether it's due to monox or like just letting it grow or some other thing, but it's not like full-fledged full beard. So that's definitely one thing that did not change. But I got hair everywhere else, just not on my face. Damn. Ain't that a shame? That did not change while being on testosterone for a year. And I think I'm a little bit different from other people in this sense, is that my libido didn't really change. I was expecting my libido to change and kind of increase because I already have a very, very low libido. So I was looking very, very forward to that for obvious reasons. But I've noticed that if it has increased, it's increased like maybe this much. And if but it's so small that it's unnoticeable for me. I think libido not changing is kind of not as spoken about in the trans masculine community, because, well, that's like a sign that things are going great, and kind of testosterone affects everybody differently. I think I'm probably like, I don't know if it's maybe just a very uncommon thing for your libido to not be increased, or like maybe my T levels are low, which I don't think it is because I'm like within the 400s towards the end of my cycle and the 700s in my peak. So I don't think it's really my testosterone levels. I think I'm just low libidoed. But that didn't change. But also I believe that the increase in libido has also to do with the fact that you're becoming more comfortable in your body. So you're just allowing yourself to kind of feel those emotions now. Not that all of it is that, but I definitely do think that has to do with part of it. Did not change, which is a complete opposite 180 from my third thing that did change within 1 year is going to be that your personality and your insecurities will not necessarily go away. So like for me, I have always believed that I've been kind of a really small guy. I'm not that small, y'all. I'm really close to, like, give me like another few months, I could have like 15-inch biceps. That's not really small. My biceps and my arms are a bit bigger than the average male. But because I spend most of my time in the gym, I don't realize that I'm bigger than other people. So while testosterone did increase my muscle mass and kind of made me feel better in that regard, in the sense of before I had no muscles and that was my biggest desire, now it's moved to I have muscles but my muscles aren't big enough. And it's just gonna be like, there are just insecurities about yourself that you're always going to have, and you're gonna have to always deal with them. In the sense of personalities, a lot of people try and say that like you're gonna have anger and other things, but what I've noticed is that my personality, for me personally, has stayed completely the same. I mean, I may like, and this isn't even personality actually, I think that this is completely changed from being a video about 3 things that did and did not change to just me kind of like rambling. But a lot of people will say that it's not necessarily that they're getting angry, it's just you're more confident in yourself and you're tired of people trying to say that, just kind of listening to people's bullshit about you and questioning who you are, and you just kind of like finally have that sense of kind of who you want to be and making progress to that, to the point where like you just don't want to take people's bullshit anymore. So I think I do snap at people a little bit more, which is still very, very little for me. But like, I'm gonna speak out and say something if I'm like, if you're telling me that like, hey, why are you like doing this, questioning me, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck does it matter? Like, go live your life. But I would say that, so actually, I guess this one's like a thing that did change and didn't change. It just kind of depends on the person. But yeah, third thing that did not change, I would say, is going to be definitely your insecurities. Whatever insecurities that you had before testosterone will not necessarily change once you start testosterone. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. In addition, make sure to share it with your friends. Let them know about my videos. This is a little bit late, but fucking hell, guys, we reached like almost 60 subs. I wasn't even expecting it. Thank you to everybody who subscribed on my last videos the past like 2 weeks. Obviously, I'll probably have more subs by the time this video is dropped because I pre-record these, but thank you, thank you, thank you. We're almost to that 100 and I can't believe it. So as usual, make sure to subscribe, hit that little subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can know when I post videos. I'm kind of like sporadically doing things. Let me know what you guys want to see. I kind of had an idea for a skit video, but I haven't recorded it because they take a really long time, surprisingly for me, because, you know, standards and all that. But if you guys want to see more of those, please let me know. I definitely will try and get those done. Let me know if you want me to continue on kind of these like 3 things and like list and things like that, or let me know if there's just a topic that you really want to know about. I know I have some videos that I said I was going to post and some topics I said I was going to talk about. So let me know if you want to hear those for real, for real. I'm only going to post what I feel like you guys enjoy. So like, let me know. I want to please you guys. I want to give you guys what you want. This is just as much for me as it is for you guys, because I want to inform the community while, you know, doing something that I really enjoy and I've always wanted to do. So as usual, it is your boy Matt Turner out. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are, whether it's morning, night, or evening, and I will see you guys later.